Well, I knew for a while he wasn't just going to be Weasel, and now we have a new update directly from James Gunn on where his brother Sean Gunn fits into the new DCU. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about what character he will be playing, where he appeared in the last version of the DC Universe, and why I think he's a pretty cool addition to the new Gods and Monsters universe. Now, before we do that, though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring that bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are really in the know. Well, we got a really interesting report earlier today from Deadline, and it appears James Gunn has cast another major character in his new DC universe, and it comes in the form of his brother, Sean Gunn. Now, according to Deadline, Sean Gunn will take up the role of the evil businessman known as Maxwell Lord. If you remember correctly, the character actually just appeared in Wonder Woman 1984 and was played by Pedro Pascal. Now, as of right now, though, it's really unclear where he's going to first drop in this new universe. Now, at first you would think he would be making a cameo in Superman Legacy, which goes into production next year, but Deadline is reporting that the name will simply be referenced in the background in that film, and he'll make his first appearance in some future DC project. Now, quite honestly, there are a lot of interesting places he could land. If it's sometime in the near future, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see him in Waller, The Authority, or maybe even Batman Brave and the Bold. This should be a pretty interesting role for Gunn. It's unlike anything he's ever done before with his brother, at least in the superhero universe. Maxwell Lord is slick, tough, and smart. Honestly, he kind of often plays a clownish character, so I am curious on what he does being a straight-up bad guy and trying to bring the menace to that face that often makes people smile. Now, as for the comic book version of the character, he made his first appearance in 1987's Justice League #1 and was created by Keith Giffen, J.M. DeMatteis, and Kevin Maguire. And in the comics, ultimately kind of became a Wonder Woman villain. Now, one of the things that separates him from other, supervillain businessmen is during the Invasion crossover in DC Comics, he actually was granted superpowers by the Gene Bomb, which triggered Lord's latent metagene, granting him the ability to control the minds of others, though it doesn't work as consistently as you would hope. Now, honestly, nobody should be really surprised about this. Gunn was already playing Weasel in Creature Commandos, but he's played dual roles in James Gunn projects before, and heck, he was even the on-set actor for Rocket Raccoon for most of the Guardian Galaxy trilogy, all while playing Kraglin. Obviously, once we get some more news about Maxwell Lord's debut in the DCU, which project that is, and maybe even a look at Sean Gunn, we're going to bring that to you right away. But until then, I am super curious on what you think about today's casting.